You can't do this to me. I helped build this company. Do you know how much I sacrificed? Game Freak, you're out Junichi. The Cubone caught me a moment ago as it was grieving over its dead mother watching as I nicknamed it Cuboner. Pokémon Legends CA, Water, Pokémon Legends CA, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Water. 3D animated battle models, literally the champion, all Team Flare members, including Grunts. Nobody, Kakuna, Metapod, Silcoon, and Caspoon. In every battle, best I can do is hearten. Charizard without his cream-colored belly, you're welcome. Pokémon fams explaining why one of every Pokémon would win. Lion fams explaining why 1 billion lions would win. I would like to give thanks to the only frog starter Pokémon. Sit down, I wasn't talking about you. My favorite place in France is Paris. Oh brother, this guy stinks. Product. After using our product, you will look 10 years younger. 9-year-old after accidentally using the product. Young me explaining to Cynthia to not use a full restore on her Pokémon. Dialga and Pokier always look like they just told you a very bad joke. Picking a Sinnoh game be like, on the one hand, gold, on the other hand, painful, agonizing failure. Me with a baddie I pulled by being autistic. Look how tiny Bulbasaur is here compared to Venusaur. Pokémon fans, basic ace mythology and folklore. Freaking out about the leaked stories, realizing they can't be considered as canon as they were scrapped for a reason. Has both AG Max and Megaform meeting. They literally announced that Beat is an orphan in a stadium, filled with hundreds of people. Sunya, you know, during one of Beat's matches, I heard the announcer say that Beat has no family. If I had a nickel for every time a Generation 1, first stage, poison type was just a purple bowl with eyes and a mouth surrounded by strange gas, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. This is Brock's mom from Pokémon. She has gone through 10 pregnancies and 10 childbirths, and this is how she looks. Give this woman a medal. Never forget that Jessie went to Pokémon nursing school with a class of Chansey. Sinnoh Folk Story 1. Pick clean the bones of Pokémon caught in the sea or stream. Thank them for the meals they provide, and pick their bones clean. When the bones are as clean as can be, set them free in the water from which they came. The Pokémon will return, fully fleshed, and it begins anew. Me fighting Red for the first time. He's immortal, unkillable, unmatched. You, my pets love to battle. Your pets. Niantic, do not trespass to get to Pokestops. Also the Pokestops. First Pokémon to be defeated must have been like. How to get a Pokémon. Google, Bing. Did Relicanth write its own Pokédex entry? The reason it hasn't changed at all in 100 million years is that it's apparently already a perfect life form. Game Freak deciding which Gen 5 Pokémon deserves a Mega Evolution. This is the hardest challenge I've faced in gaming history. Leaf in. Come back when you've made 20 friends. Just saw your text. Sorry it's been a crazy day. Me all day. Take this. Hyper Beam. 10-year-old me playing for the first time. Confused screaming. What will our secondary type will be? Game Freak. That's the neat part. You don't get that. If the Gen 4 remakes don't include Pokeball seals, then what is even the point? Go. Butterfree. Electrode's Mega Evolution. Gee, Electrode, I wonder what your Mega Evolution would look like. I just don't understand these new generations. I mean, really, ice cream? So unimaginative. Me and the boys about to terrorize another trainer in Pokémon Legends Arceus. Who is faster? Ruler of its own dimension. The creation of God himself. Speed, 90. Crow, speed, 91. Team Rocket said duck that Pokémon shut and James pulled out the chopper. Okay, I'll take your Pokémon for a few seconds. Then, thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokémon to full health. We hope to see you again. You're pretty heat, but not as heat as Brock. Sonic, whoa, he's bisexual. I didn't know that. If you have 6 slots for Pokémon, you should probably fill them up. To give yourself the best chance of winning, Bud catches with a level 6 Metapod. That sign won't stop me, because I can't read. Mana, memes cannot be allowed to stay in this world. Caracosta, don't let your dreams just be dreams. Female Machoke, where is her bar? Children, I can explain that your signature move can be any type, and mine just has a high critical hit ratio. You think that's bad? After I use mine, I have to wait a turn before I can even attack again. You guys have signature moves. One of the best kind of Pokemon designs is where they're like just an absolute blob of a creature, like you made them with an ice cream scooper. Fact, 90% of Pokemon Edbeaks quit right before they are about to hit Mew. Professor, I traveled the Unova region. How many Pokemon do you have now? 41. Got it, catch 'em all. Cashier, oh, your little brother is going to love that gift. 25-year-old me. What my mom thinks it is. Stumper, Slider, Bad Ace. Oh wait, you probably can't say that. Bad Bum, Snacky, Pikachu. Mom, wait now, this is Pikachu. May, you can't use Pikachu twice. Mom, Fluffy, Foxman, Mouse number 3, after having not named a mouse number 1 or 2. Pro-life boomer, what if your mom adopted you? Millennials, I wish she did. Trainer, I don't think that's a very good idea. In a trainer, you are a big boy. Tell him off, SpongeBob, assert yourself. That's my Primeape. Great, now that I'm have it, you can have it. You don't have to answer right away, but what's your favorite Pokemon? Pokemon, I mean Pikachu. Stop laughing at me. Ah, it's you. We were raising your Pokemon, and my goodness, we were so surprised. Oh my god, Shiny Reshiram should have been bulk and Shiny Zekrom should have been right. Now this is what I'm talking about. Defeatist, lowers the user's attack and special attack when the HP is 50% or below. HP, 100%. HP. Remember how Team Rocket Meowth was super special for being the only Meowth that could walk on 2 legs? Then they were like, just kidding, they can all do that, and this one is Puss in Boots. God of all Pokemon, that just shows itself to very few selected people. A kid who wants it in another color. Excessive crystal use has consequences. Before, young and radiant, 18 years old. After, chibi and at 180 years old. Do you want some? Unbothered, moisturized, happy, in his lane, focused, flourishing. Look at him work through his trauma. I'm so proud. He's nothing more than a freak without a human heart. Me, a human, even though I used to be called a freak without a human heart. We all have memories on some stairs, others, me. My 2 remaining brain cells be like. Shout out to Train's flag-colored Pokemon. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. My Eevee, after I suffer to get maximum friendship stat, I forgot to give him a fairy type move, so he turns into Sylveon. The Pokemon Company, fear the dragon. The dragon, okay, this one's kind of sick. When a child tries to explain something about Pokemon, do not cite the deep magic to me, which I was there when it was written. Oh no, the red Pokemon Ranger is in trouble. Don't worry bro, we got your back. Is this relatable? Chooses a Pokemon team with good stats and types. Chooses their Pokemon team based on how cute they are. Choosing you makes the game harder and you're a fan favorite. Choosing me makes the game harder and I'm unpopular. That doesn't seem fair. I got fired at my job as a cop. Apparently it's inappropriate to yell Pikachu while I taste people. Primarina, okay, let's see my schedule. Avoid Batic, feed Poplio, Garrus 5 Piplups, wreck 2 boats, troll Sharpedo, kill 1 Magikarp. Mega Evolve. Mega Evolution in a Lala region is nothing more than a sentimental cheap shot. Me who loved Mega Evolution. Bro thinks he the leader of the Thundercats. Bulk Force energy personified, the only one my cousin didn't hate on. Basically just Sentinel Prime, if he was a hear me out character. When you see that the flying type evolution for Gen 7 EV was real. When you see Mimikyu without his costume. Wingull becomes exponentially better when you remove the wings, no beak. The Pokemon Geodude has become a mascot for Iwate Prefecture, Japan, because Iwate means rock hams in Japanese, and Geodude is a rock with hands. Who can learn? Tail glow. Firefly glow. Has a tail that glows. Water baby. And in the games, 1. Pokemon champion. 2. Catches a legendary. 3. Best character. And in the anime, 1. Card battle. 2. No legendary. 3. Human shield. 2025 rapidly approaching. Me trying to recall everything I did in 2024. Come out, Squirtle. Wow, I'm so glad I came out. Pokefans. Once again, you failed us with the Gen 4 remakes. Game Freak. We didn't even make it this time. What the duck?